Hey everyone, here with my review for the Kyocera event from Virgin Mobile. Before I get into the review itself, let me go over some specs really quickly and then I'll jump right into the review. So the phone comes with Android 4.0, which is Ice Cream Sandwich. It has a 3.5-inch screen with the 320 by 480 screen resolution. It has 9 hours of battery life, but of course that can vary depending on how you use the phone, etc. It has a 3.2 megapixel camera with the LED flash. It has no front-facing camera or anything like that, and it has a 1 gigahertz single-core processor. Um, so the design of the phone is pretty simple. It's made of plastic. It's really light in the hand. On the front of the phone, you have your back, home, and task manager buttons. On the left hand side of the phone, you have your volume rocker, and that's it. On the right hand side of the phone, you have your power button, and then on the top of the phone, you have your USB adapter and charging port, and your 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. And then on the back of the phone, you have your speaker grill and your camera and flash. So jumping into the phone itself, it's running a pretty bare version of Ice Cream Sandwich. Not a lot of overlay on the phone or stuff like that. You simply flick to unlock, and there you have your home screen. You have 7 home screens by default, and of course you can add widgets. I have one here, and you can resize the widgets, but only certain widgets. Let me get the camera back in focus. Sorry about that. Okay. So, you go to your app tray. You have your widgets here. You can change them accordingly. As you can see there, you can change size, etc. So, it's pretty basic. And yeah, that's the home screen. So, the first thing I want to jump into is the internet, because that's what people ask about a lot in these reviews. So let me click on the internet, and as you see, I'm using 3G. So these are just average speeds. You might have different results in your area or whatever, but let me pull up CNET one more time. As you can see, it loads it so-so. It could, I mean, it's not the quickest phone in the world, but it's definitely not slow for, the phone that it is and how much it costs. It takes a few seconds to load up the web page, but yeah. Allow me to go to another page really quickly. And while I'm doing that, as you can see, the phone does come preloaded with swipe, so you could just type in what you want to type in. I know a lot of people like swipe, so the phone does come with swipe, and it has Google Voice typing, and then the regular Android keyboard, which looks like that. So yeah. Okay, so now I'm pulling up Engadget.com. And as you can see, it takes a little while to load. It's not the quickest phone in the world. I just picked these two sites at random because they're mobile sites, and they're just pretty random neutral sites, but you get the picture more or less. It's not the quickest phone. It doesn't take forever to load, though, so that's, I guess, a positive. As well, while I'm in the internet, I guess I could show off that the phone does screenshot. Excuse me, okay. The phone does take screenshots. I don't know what I just did there, but okay. we had some technical difficulties there, but anyway, I got it. So you press the volume down and the home button, and you can take screenshots. So that's a pretty cool feature to have. And aside from that, the internet is pretty run-of-the-mill. You have your bookmarks. You can find on page, request desktop site. You can save for offline reading. And in your settings, you have, pretty simple stuff. You have the full screen mode, which takes away the navigation bar on the top, as you can see there. And that's pretty much it for the internet. The next thing I want to show off, I guess, is the camera app. It's nothing special here. Pretty basic. You have your settings right here. You can mess with the flash, screens, scene modes are portrait, scenery, night portrait, night scenery, etc. And then you have your settings where you can mess with the picture size, picture quality, and basic stuff like that. And that's pretty much it for the camera app. Nothing special. And I'll post some pictures that I took on my Twitter for the channel I have, if you care to look at that. And again, there's no front-facing camera, so there's not much to go over there. And the last thing I will go over is the messaging. I deleted the text message I had on here, for the sake of the video, but it did text message well. I didn't lose any messages or didn't receive any. They all sent well, and yes, it's basic messaging app that comes with most phones nowadays. You have your settings. You can delete old messages, disable emergency alerts, etc. And you can choose your ringtone for the text message. Nothing special, but it gets the job done. It doesn't freeze up when you're sending text messages or anything like that. So, yeah, text messaging, A1. That's all I'm going to do for part 1 of the review. I'm trying to keep it a little short here. Part 2, I'll go over gaming and everything I left out of this one. So please like and subscribe, and have a good one.